Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dark Souls. Only thing I did off camera was I upgraded our Man Serpent Greatsword to plus 10, and so that's about as far as we can get it right now until we get another Ember and meet this blacksmith of here. But yeah, let's explore in Orlando. Such a massive city. It reminds me of the architecture for some of the places in Attack on Titan, like all the towers and stuff. And there we can see the Duke's Archives above. Just a massive area. Really, really, really pretty. And I don't know, all the areas in this game make me kind of look at some of the areas in Dark Souls 3 as more of like a rip-off of like Irithyll, for example. Irithill's pretty, but it just doesn't have the, I don't know, just the feeling that Anor Londo does. So we will take care of those giants and get that chest, and those as well, and get that chest in just a second, or mimic, I should say, over there. But first, we need to talk to this firekeeper and rest of this bonfire. Oh, we can level up. Okay. And get our strength up. This is one of my favorite characters in the game. Not for any particular reason, like nothing too in depth. I just think she's cool. I think she's really cool.
You are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you. What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling. The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. Yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for. If you require rest...
I don't know, that's one of my favorite lines in the game. Like, not for any reason, it's just, you know, I just think it's really cool. Yeah, I just like how eloquently spoken she is, and, you know. And apparently she has a ghastly form underneath her armor, and I just kind of wonder what it would look like. Is she, you know, hollow like us, looking like jerky, or, you know. Alright. The main way I take care of these guys, I just lure them out. I lure them out one by one. And I don't even fight the one over there. I normally just fight these two because these ones are the only ones that are necessary. But surprised I hit him. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Let's go. 2 hits. And this one. Oh, I knew it. Shit. Thought I dodged. You blocked that one. Come on. Goodbye. What? That didn't hit him? What would I have hit then? Whatever. Why does my game volume seem really low? For some reason. I don't know. Yep, not a mimic. And here we see a statue of Ornstein, the first half of the boss of this area. On the opposite side we see Smo. Such a pretty looking area. So alive, and all the greenery surrounding it. Okay, these ones are going to aggro a little bit from a little bit further away. Okay. So we want to lure this one back, that way we don't aggro the other one. And that one on the right in the corner isn't really going to come towards us. Let's go. That was nice. Alright. So R1 and then R2 does the trick. This one's not a mimic. Here we see the other half of the boss, Smo. So cool. I thought Smo was a lot more cool whenever I thought that he was well, I like the idea of that actually being him and not his armor. I don't know why, I just thought it like a cool, I don't know, like what race is he? Is he giant, human? Looks like a creature. But the idea that that's actually his armor and that he's just buff as shit because he's strong enough to wield it makes him even more cool in some aspects. But I kind of wish that was his actual character model. I don't know, I just think it's a really neat design. Alright. Now I get a direct look at our way up Anor Londo, and we see a gargoyle down there. And a bridge. You can't really see any of the enemies from this far away that are on the main cathedral. But yeah. Alright, what's up? Why did that I thought he was going to do another attack, like a combo with that. Whew. Block. I'm just going to block that. Yeah, I don't believe that I would have enough health to defend another one of those attacks. Fuck you. Fuck out of here, bitch. Doing the cheap little tail attacks that are impossible to time. Okay, so we can't go that way. What we can do, let's go back here. Grab this chest. I think this is Demon Titanite. Yep. Sure is. And then pop down here. Now, one thing that gives people trouble is like their camera auto-adjusting, and so they run in the wrong direction and fall off this thing. I believe you can turn it off in the settings, but I've never had a huge problem with it, so. I thought it was gonna get the backstab. Oh well. Throwing knife. Goodbye. It's kind of weird that wouldn't hit for a second. Super large cathedral area here, and this is a really cool area of the game. Just a little section of this level because you know it's making you do the impossible, like walk up the flying buttress and now walk on the rafters of this, and it's you know it really makes you feel like the game's just thinking outside of the box. Now be careful blocking these, because they do push you back with each one that you block, but they shouldn't throw enough before they do that to actually knock you off. And yeah, if you stay far enough on the corner, they will try and lunge at you and kill themselves. So that's how I always deal with these painting guardians. There are some occasions where they do, they actually grow a brain and try and fight you directly. But if you can parry or just block their attack, sometimes they jump back and jump off, or just we don't have to worry about it right there. And maybe this guy will do the same for us. Okay, just one. And goodbye. Wow, you just rolled off, huh? Okay, okay. Got a chest over there. Uh-huh. And you can run down here, but I don't think there's any benefit to actually running down other than this painting guardian right here. Is there anything down here? I hardly ever explore this area. Yeah. Nothing super duper worthwhile. I'm wondering whenever we're going to lose our 8 humanity. I feel like we're going to die before we use it all. I am pretty confident of that. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay. Of course. This will make things kind of difficult, because those attacks can clip you. But we're going to do this. Okay, stun them. Yeah, that's the one issue with the gargoyles that I have, especially fighting them, these two in this environment, is that their attacks seem to be, they're really hard to time for me. Like, the animation is just, the timing is very difficult, and like some of them are staggered or delayed as far as the swings go. But yeah, bonfires, this is where the bonfire is in Dark Souls 3 when you come back to Anor Londo. But Anor Londo and Dark Souls 3 is not the same. Honestly, in my opinion on those games, or the subsequent games, Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, excluding Bloodborne, because I like Bloodborne a lot, and I think Bloodborne is a great game for it by its own standards, is that they just don't live up to the expectations that Dark Souls 1 set for everybody, and this is a point that has been beaten to death. Oh shit, okay, yeah, this can happen sometimes. But these ones, never mind. These guys aren't the special ones. Just be wary of this guy coming through here. Damn. And apparently this demon coming up here too. And they're quick. Uh-huh. Let's go. And they do hit pretty hard. Especially for what we're wearing, so. But yeah, I will exclude Dark Souls 2 because Dark Souls 2, its development has a different story than Dark Souls 1 and 3, and I thought I dodged. And it just is so different from the other two. It's almost like you can't compare them, right? And it's good as it's as its own game. It's pretty good, and I do enjoy playing it sometimes, despite its flaws. But yeah, that right there could have knocked us the fuck off. Let's go. But Dark Souls 3, to be, I think you get an item here in Dark Souls 3 as well. To be what it is, to have all that emphasis on it, all the hype around it, it just, honestly, to me, it didn't live up. And the DLCs were very subpar as well. Like, and I might be a little biased just because I love Dark Souls 1 so much, but I do think they could have done a lot better for Dark Souls 3. But then again, Dark Souls 1 was never supposed to have a single sequel to begin with, so I feel like they probably felt like they kind of had to make Dark Souls 3 as a proper sequel to Dark Souls 1 because they felt, or maybe Miyazaki felt, that Dark Souls 2 didn't really, serve its purpose as far as being a sequel. Alright, now let's go. But in my opinion, Dark Souls 3 I don't really ever have the desire to play it like I have the desire to play this game. Damn, you still shooting? Pull out the fucking sword. Goodbye. Yeah, that's a one shot. From the level design, and I mean, I love the variation of the bosses. And the level design is actually really, like, some of it's really cool. There's a lot of unique concepts, and they did a lot of stuff with the weapon arts and the combat system, that I like. There's a lot of great innovations there, but it just doesn't encapsulate me the way Dark Souls 1 does. And that's not even from the standpoint of comparing Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. Just Dark Souls 3 in itself just doesn't. It doesn't. I don't really have the desire to play that game, That's just personal opinion, and I understand, people feel differently.
Oh, there you are. You've been quietly smooth summon anytime you seem you've left me.
I don't, I never progressed with his quest, so I never know why I even finished the dialogue with him. And nor do I ever summon him for anything. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's do this. What's up? That didn't do shit. Damn! That sure did. Fuck. He's gonna do some shitty gesture. No? Alright. Good shit. Well, he's getting 8 humanity, so that's cool. That hurted. Let me just... Actually, I'm going to go through this area being hollow because I really don't feel like getting invaded. I believe this is locked. No, it's not, because there's no other way to unlock it. I really like the area design for Anor Londo. It's not my favorite area in the game. It's very pretty. It's far from my favorite, but I do like... I feel like they needed to kind of have an area like this to break the tension and, put you in a nice, brighter, more elegant area as compared to, when you just come off of Sin's Fortress, and then before that Blight Town, and then before that the Depths. So... back into the dark we go. We're gonna get Havel stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this Mimic first thing, so I can two-shot it with 2 R2s. Nah, it's gonna be 3. One more. I don't plan on dying to another Mimic in this playthrough, but... Oh, I hear a knight moving above me. It reminds me of... I've been playing Resident Evil 2 lately. And I just finished Leon's story, and it reminds me of Mr. X. Whenever he's not even, on top of you, like you can't see him, and you're in a room, even in a safe room, you can still hear him walking around above you and around you. And I think it's just one of the coolest things that they could have done in that game. That's such a, like, I love that so much. The fact that he actually does look for you, even whenever you can't see him, is just so cool to me. It's so creepy. They really did a great job with that. Okay. I think we can hear the Titanite demon breathing. I should probably kindle that bonfire. Okay, got a Mimic here. think this one, my last playthrough, gave me a symbol of avarice, which is a pretty rare drop. I thought I heard someone running towards me. A knight. Goodbye, knees. Enemy ahead. Thank you. Let's go. I saw a sword poking out. See some more of Anor Londo. Looks to be a broken tower. Or maybe it's not broken. Maybe it's just that's the way it's designed. Yeah, they're running around trying to get my ass. Is this one locked? I think this one's locked from the other side. Yeah. Here we see some artwork and some. There will be some concept art. Yeah, like this right here, Guinevere. So you're gonna attack? Alright. And then I will say, I think Ornstein and Smough is my favorite boss in the game. Hands down. Oh, you're aggroed on me? That's cool. These guys fat roll? Like, is that their equipment load? Or the way they run? It seems like they're fat rolling. Oh, Silver Knight straight sword. Nice. Let's go. Goodbye. Let me look at that Silver Knight straight sword. Up here, maybe. Yeah, dex scaling. High dex requirement. I don't know, that R2 just is trash. It's elegant though. It's a really elegant weapon. I will say that. I guess it's not really a piercing weapon, huh? We got our Manserpent Greatsword plus 10. All the damage we need, really. What's up, Sigurd? You can actually see him from that balcony. I forgot to look over, but yeah, you can. What you need, man? Blah, 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 blah. And if you clear out this room for him, he will give you, I believe, the Tiny Beings ring. I wonder. Let's go. Yep, it does work. Oh, shit. Oh, he can do the same. Yep. I was wondering if you could do that, and you can. Yeah, this is a really nasty ambush because this is a hard corner to see. Another one? Wow, it's the A-Humanity. That's exactly what that is. Alright, which one of you is coming first? Yeah, they definitely have high equipment burden. More concept art on the wall. We'll look around at it. Concept art of the giant. Wow, 3 in a or 2 in a row. Well, 2. Not necessarily in a row because we did kill a giant in between, or a knight in between, rather. They have really long arms in that drawing. That, I'm not entirely sure what area that's supposed to be. It looks a lot like Dark Souls 3, though. Since Fortress right here. Looks a lot more massive there. And Anor Londo. And more Anor Londo. And a bowl. Goodbye, bowl. What's up?
What's on your way?
Thank you, sir. Oh, I don't need the rest of an iron ring. What am I doing? Wolf ring. There we go. This will be great for the Ornstein and Smough boss fight. Am I going Tiny Beans ring? Small increase of HP. How much is it? Yeah, it's not massive, but it can definitely be helpful. Let's go ahead and heal up. Unlock that shortcut. Let's go here to the trophy room. Or is this the demon room? No, this is the trophy room. This is the demon room, actually. I'm wrong. See him down there. Titanite demon. Now this one actually has a lot more health in the area. The room to defeat it is a lot it's a lot more narrow and there's a lot more obstacles, but since we have pretty good damage output for this level, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. But I thought the inclusion of that enemy in this area was really weird. How did he get in there? And why did they put him there? Did they just need to fill a room? Add some diversity to the level? Most likely. Now we'll go down here. Or am I tripping? This is not where we need to go? This is not where we need to go. Yeah, I'm bugging. My fault, my fault. Where do we go? Oh, yeah, back up to the archer. Yep. My fault, y'all. Every single time I play this game, I forget one thing or another. I'm going to try and change our armor set either this episode or the next. Probably right before we fight Ornstein and Smough. So that way we'll be the best equipped, because that's definitely one of, if not the toughest boss in the game. Not necessarily because, you know, well, yeah, it is the boss itself. Not necessarily how strong the boss is, but just the fact that you have to fight two of... I didn't even roll, and I meant to, and somehow didn't get hit. Yeah, we're doing... See, he's got a lot more health. I thought he was going to jump. He's going to jump right now. Damn, that hurts. Ooh, I thought that was going to hit me. One more. Oh, shit. Let's go. Oof. Yeah, he hits hard. Also, we're not wearing shit for armor. Yeah. Getting double teamed for the first time in this game, other than the gargoyles, which are kind of a joke. Definitely a great challenge. It took me so long to beat Ornstein and Smough. I didn't know about the... Huh. You aggroed from far away. Well, that's actually appropriate for this guy. I remember. I used to always lure him up here. And I used to run through this area because I would die a whole bunch. But, when I used to... the first time I ever got to this area and I fought Ornstein and Smough, I would summon Solaire because I could not do it on my own, like, for the life of me. And I ran out of humanity, and I found out you can farm rats for humanity. And there are no rats in Orlando, as you already know. So, and I would run down from in Orlando all the way down back to Undead Burg to kill the rats, or in the parish, like between the Burg and the parish, under the Black Knight Tower and under the Drake. And I would run all the way down there to farm them. And I had no idea about the cage lift shortcut in Sin's Fortress. So it was a tough time. It was my life was very hard, but I eventually beat them. And I remember, I believe I had to use like throwing knives, bows, fire bombs, like, because I ran out of Estus and I was not trying to get close. I remember I killed Ornstein first, so I had Super Smough. I was using the columns to my advantage, which is highly recommended, regardless of how experienced you are. It's a must. But I was throwing throwing everything that I had. And eventually I did. I beat them. And it was probably one of the most difficult things I ever had to do. So... yeah, it's not a fun time. Except it is. Let's forge my weapons. Lightning, Man Super Great Sword, Artorias, blah blah. +5. Let's not do that. And then we have to modify it to get it to +11. So use those large Titanite shards. Smith box. Giant set. Some neat bows and bolts. Giant armor. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're happy. I sure will as soon as I get the very large ember. Get this little secret chest over here that I didn't know about for years. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Thank you. What's this? The hawk ring. Yeah. Extends bow range. Don't really need that. I'd rather use the Leo ring, or the Hornet ring rather, which we will get in the near future. In fact, after we finish this area, that's probably what we'll end up doing. Well, actually, yeah, we'll have to. So I want to do the 4 Kings first. Okay, totally dodged that, but whatever. Bullshit hitbox. I blame the game. I'm never bad. I always blame the game. Can I one-shot you with this? Oh, you just have iframes. That's cool. That's cool. Unlock this shortcut, which I've never actually used. Alright, come up here. Come on, let's go. See, their thrust attacks have a lot of range because they just float right to you. I thought he was going to dodge that, to be honest with you. You can't get him to dodge back with an attack, or just knock him off like that. Titanite chunk, thank you. My souls for that kill. We see an item up there. We actually did pass the way to get to that item just a couple minutes ago. Yeah, if we fight Ornstein and Smo in our current attire, we're gonna get our shit ate. Like, we're gonna get 2-shot by anything. Especially that Smo's hammer pile drive where he runs towards you and like bulldozes you and then hits you. That shit is deadly as hell. Okay. Made that. Dragon Slayer, Great Bow, and Dragon Slayer arrow. Right, let's use this Hummer Bone, shall we? Almost done with the area. Sorry, drinking some water. Let's go ahead and level up. More into endurance. And we're going to want lightning defense. That's the element that they use regardless of who it is that you kill first. You're going to need lightning defense. We have pretty decent lightning defense, but we're going to want armor as well. So currently our lightning defense is at 25. We're going to want a good balance of physical and lightning defense though. And we're not going to use Havel's or the Silver. Silver Knight armor is great for lightning defense, but it's really heavy. See, it's 12 units. Our current garb has 3 units, so it's going to be quite a difference, and I would rather fast roll. Crimson Robe seems to be pretty good. You look goofy as hell. It's kind of neat though. What about the Crimson? Mask of the Sealer. Okay, let's do it. Let's roll with this. I actually don't like the waistcloth. Actually, like I prefer the just like to wear regular leggings or pants. I don't know if anything's gonna do adequate defense though. So Actually, the Crimson set has really good stats, but so I would honestly recommend. I mean, I used it whenever I first played the game. This is actually what I used, but so and I think it looks really cool too, and you can kind of mismatch it, and it goes with a lot of stuff. Like, this looks pretty cool right here. We could do better. Nah. Yeah, I'm down with this. Does it look good to you guys? This looks cool to me. Alright. First Halloween and kindle this bonfire. And then we should be good to go to kill Ornstein and Smough, other than unlocking the big door and the main cathedral right before the boss fight. And I would recommend using a charcoal pine resin for this boss as well, but I will use a golden pine resin just because it's all we have. I don't know how much more effective it's going to make us, but it's got to be more than what we have, right? I'm surprised I hit that. I parried so early. I was expecting him to do the thrust for some reason. And this is the... Oh, fuck. Again? Is this the same guy that invaded us already? Fuck you guys. We gotta run. We gotta go to the boss. We gotta go. We don't have time. We gotta get out of here. Alright. Gonna do a little change of plans. We're gonna run straight into the boss fight. And forget the shortcut. We'll unlock the shortcut later. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'm out of here. Yeah, he was about to get on our ass. He's about to backstab the fuck out of us. I'm not worried as long as he doesn't have spells. Whew, that was close. Okay. He might have something up his sleeve. You feel the black eye orb quivering. That's... I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. He knows I'm going to go for the boss gate. He's going to try and intercept me any way he can. But it's too late. Whew, that got my heart racing. More than this boss fight would, I feel like. Alright, time to sit up straight. That's exactly why I didn't want to be human, because we're at the right level for this area. You know, we got a lot of humanity on us, and people love to PvP this area, which I don't blame them, but... Heretic Leo. He's about to get the fuck on us. Ooh, he missed. That's cool. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, we can relax. I'm gonna kill... Actually, I'm gonna kill Smough first, if I can. Just because... A lot of people don't actually know how to fight Big Ornstein, and I want to show them how. And people... See, that shit right there will fuck you up. That's the most dangerous attack, because it's the hardest to dodge as well if you don't have the pillar. And he likes to spam it, so... That missed. That's cool. Yeah, we're doing good damage. Fuck good, we're doing great damage. Yeah, see, that was quick. Our damage output is superb. So a lot of people don't know how to fight Big Ornstein. The biggest problem is the AoE and the stab attack, but you just dodge to the right and stay in between his legs and you're good until he does the AoE. And his AoE, I believe, has a less of a range, like an area, than Big Smough. So... So let's try it. And he does have ranged attacks though. But the only thing about Big Smough is that Big Smough has... Oh shit, I thought I dodged it. That might kill us. Okay, it didn't. Alright, fuck a buff. We're gonna let him do that one more time. Maybe another time. Okay. That's the stab attack people have a hard time dodging. The rest of his attacks are not that bad. You just want to dodge towards him until he does the AoE. And if you stay under him, a lot of his attacks shouldn't ever hit you. He's going to do the AoE soon. Like probably right here. And you actually... He's going to do it. Just run away. Yeah, see, the area is not that wide for that. And if you just dodge towards him for that stab attack... Ow! Fuck! I did not know that did that much damage. This is gonna hurt. He can go over the column? That's tough. Goodbye. Those fucking ankles. I had no idea he could go over the column. In fact, I don't think he's ever hit me with that in his big form before. But yeah. That's Ornstein and Smo. Plus me running away from a invader. Leo ring. So far we have 3 of the 4 Knights of Gwyn's rings. Boost counterattack of thrust weapons. I never really used it, nor do I understand entirely how it works. And I'm not using a thrust weapon, so I don't believe. Unless you consider the backstab and the riposte thrust attack, in which case I am, but... Alright, I want to change our helmet. I'm tired of looking at this mask. What do we have? What are we working with here? Wanderer hood? No. Oh, do you guys want to see me do Lautrec right now? I'd be down to do that. Yeah, let's do the gargoyle helm. That looks pretty cool. Doesn't match at all, but it's neat. Okay. Alright. Now let's get the Lord Vessel so we can fast travel. What's that, Shoddy?
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father was full of spirits, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
Alright. I always thought the Lord Vessel was a funnel, but it's... Is it a funnel, or is it just a bowl? Okay, yeah, I don't care about you. You can join our Covenant. I'm not going to. I don't really care about Covenants in this game. The only one I ever join really is the Forest Hunters, because I like the PvP in that area, and I like being blue. It looks pretty neat. But... So we can warp to bonfires now. It's different in this game than the games after this, because you can warp to and from any bonfire in those games, but in this one you can only warp to certain ones, which, I mean, it's not a big deal because you can warp to pretty much almost all of them. You can warp to all the important ones. There might be a few inconveniences where you can't, but none that I can remember off the top of my head, so... We're going to unlock the shortcut out here, and we're going to fight Lautrec. And so we have to invade his world, and we're going to get the soul of the Firekeeper for Firelink Shrine and get that bonfire back. So, but first we're going to have to kill this archer because he's going to rain on us while we try and fight these giants. He was attacking already. Can I get the riposte? Nah. We're too uneven. This is scary. Please go away. Please. Do you get the very large ember from New Londo? I think you do. If that's what it's called, the very large ember. I think it is. Wow. These guys, I think, maybe have a little bit more health. Because they're, see, they're a different variant of the giant. What? Fuck. Go, go, go. Okay. This is ideally not how you would fight them. I would, when I fight these guys, I never run from the boss. I always run from, I kill the archer, then I come, drop down here, kill this dude, never aggro the guy that's over there, and then kill that giant. But, you know, given the circumstances, we did what we had to. This way? It is this way. Let me see something on the door. Doesn't really matter. Here we have our shortcut. Our way straight back. Sniper spot. Yeah. I don't know if they can come. These giants can come in here. I think they can. Alright. So we're going to invade Lautrec's world. And to that we're going to use the Black Eye Orb. We have to kill him. Searching for World of Guilty. Invading World of Guilty as a spirit of vengeance. Well, I think the wording, how they make this is really cool. Especially whenever you kill them. Like the guilty pay the price or something like that. It's really cool. Now, for this part of the game, like I said, you don't ever have to encounter this if you just kill him. If you kick him off a Firelink or something, you can even reload and get his ring if you kick him off. You miss out on his armor. So you can just completely miss this part. You know, skip the Firekeeper dying and have that convenience. But if you do this, you do get his armor. So, and in order to end this segment, you can just kill Lautrec and ignore the other guys and you'll load out. You just gotta survive for a little bit longer while it loads you out. But, or you can fight all three, whichever's easier to you. I usually just run around in circles until he, you know, kind of singles himself out. But let's get some damage output going. Because so we have a caster. Alright, fuck your dialogue. I don't give a fuck about you. Ooh. And he does a lot of damage. His spells do, so be careful. And Lautrec's shottles will cut, like, he'll go behind your shield, so do be wary of that. Ooh, they're trying to run our shit. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, see, this is what I'm waiting for. Oh, damn, we fucked them up. Let's go. That's all we needed right there. I couldn't even see him. See, you don't even have to worry about these guys. Target destroyed, souvenir of reprisal. The guilty pay the price, returning with souvenir of reprisal. Come on, let's go. Oh, yep. I don't know what happens if you die right after you kill him. If you do succeed or not. Get a Firekeeper Soul, a Ring of Favor and Protection, and Humanity. And if we run back up here, we'll get his armor. Let's read the Firekeeper Soul. You can actually use this. Firekeeper Souls draw for humanity and held within their bones. Within their bosoms, sorry. Just below a thin layer of skin are swarms of humanity and right that squirm. Yeah. So her Firekeeper Soul description is unique, but I believe there's a couple different variants of the Firekeeper Soul description depending on which one you pick up, so not enough to level up. And over here we have a corpse. Helm of Favor, Embrace Armor of Favor, Gauntlets of Favor, and Leggings of Favor. And this is presumed to be Lautrec of Carim. This is like some of, if not my favorite armor in the game. just think it looks so cool. The concept is cool. I like the brass color. How bright it is compared to the sinister, dark character that Lautrec is. Lautrec the Embraced, representing the goddess Fena's love. And we will be wearing this. You can see the arms embracing the wearer. It's a little rusty, but I think it's really cool. I really enjoy this armor a lot. Anyways, that's that. That's done. Wow, even his legs are that heavy. That's crazy. This black leather. That looks better, I think. So yeah, that is Ornstein and Smough and Orlando, Lautrec, that whole thing. And let's go give back the Firekeeper's soul. And before you restore the bonfire, you can warp to that bonfire, but you cannot use it, so you cannot warp from it until you bring it back. And here we see another NPC. Wow, this is still Sigurd. Emit Force. That's similar to what the Giants were using on us, except they were using Wrath of the Gods, not Emit Force. Wrath of the Gods actually does damage. Emit Force just knocks the enemy down. And we heard the bonfire come back on.
Thank you. I'm Anastasia of Astoria. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue will not offend. Forgive me. I have been pure. My tongue never intended the restoration. Please, if you have any hope, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Alright, Shadeless. So yeah. And that's pretty much the halfway point of the game. We have the 4 Lord Souls and Gwyn, and then the DLC. I think I will do the DLC just for the sake of this series. And there's a couple optional areas. Well, the Painted World, and we do have to go to the we have to go to Darkroot to kill Sif and get the Covenant of Artorias before we can go to New Londo. But that pretty much does. That's like the halfway point of the game. So, and I think that's gonna sum up this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.